Today, we're going to dig into some really powerful ideas about what it actually takes to succeed, and we're pulling these straight from Samuel Smiles' classic book, Self-Help. The answer, well, it might not be what you think. He basically said that what we call genius is just another word for hard, focused work. The idea that real, lasting success isn't handed to you, it's earned. All right, so for our first section, let's just go ahead and tear down this whole idea of the myth of genius. We're going to pull apart that romantic notion that greatness just happens. We'll see how, over and over again, it's actually the result of some seriously painstaking effort. He literally told his students that anybody, and he meant anybody, who really wants to excel has to just pour their entire mind into it from the second they wake up till they go to bed. For him, hard work was the great equalizer. Where you start has absolutely nothing to do with how high you can climb. Okay, so if greatness isn't a gift, then what is it? Well, our next section gets into the real cost of it all, the price of perfection. This is all about the insane amount of work and, frankly, the obsessive focus on detail that it takes to truly master something. So, what fuels this kind of non-stop work ethic? You need an engine. And that brings us to our next part. Willpower forges a way. This is all about that internal fire, that sense of purpose that turns plain old labor into incredible achievement. So here's the key takeaway from all this. That kind of willpower, that kind of work ethic, it isn't just for generals and kings, not at all. Their only real advantage was an unbreakable will and a massive capacity for hard work. All of this brings us to our final and maybe the most important point, the virtue in the struggle. Because when you get right down to it, the ultimate reward for all this effort, it's not always the fame or the money. It's about the person you have to become to get there. That's the real prize. So to finish up, let's turn this question back to you. We've seen how all these incredible people faced their own massive challenges with nothing but sheer willpower. What's your ALP? What's that big obstacle in your life that, with enough perseverance, you can decide will simply not stand in your way?